what, babe, your period starts today? That takes me by surprise because there was no noticeable shift in your personality last week that would have made me seen this coming. A luteal phase? What is that? That sounds like a man made it up. My girlfriend just explained to me how dry bar prices are going up if the blowout lasts more than an hour. And if you have thicker hair, the blowout's going to last more than an hour. So I said, well, thank God there's no demographic that tends to have thicker hair. Westboro Baptist Church. Baby formula? What do you mean? No, ma'am. This is a house of worship. We don't have any baby formula for you. You're pregnant again. No, ma'am, you cannot do that. You can't do that. If you do that, you will burn for eternity. You have to keep the baby. No, we don't have any baby formula for you. Why do you keep asking me that? Also, while I have you on the phone, have you considered who you're going to vote for? Academic dishonesty before AI was so great because it was like we didn't have ChatGPT, so we still needed to write essays and learn things. But once in a blue moon, you would just like find the entire test on Quizlet. Let me know if you've seen this one before. Paddington Bear polo with the Paddington Bear bucket hat on dome. Never even occurred to y'all boys that you could be matching your own shirt. 2 things dripping a day, me and a marmalade sandwich. I'm going to tread lightly here and say I don't think anyone's lying about David Harbour, but it is a lot of negative press in a short period of time. It feels like he called his agent and he was like, I don't think I want to do Thunderbolts anymore. And then the next day a Disney executive called him and was like, did you see Variety? You know how to make it stop, David. I don't care if they gave us 13,000 acres in exchange for smallpox-ridden blankets. They're not getting a steak for dinner. We only have 25 cows left, bro. There's turkey everywhere. Figure it out. She's got to be CIA. She is a government plant. Every 2 weeks, there's a new article about her knockers. She's with Bezos. She's talking about jeans now, doubling down on, speaks for itself. What the hell are you talking about, Sydney? They 3D printed her in the basement of the Pentagon and she's part of a larger plan, I'm convinced. I know that this app thinks that I'm an Englishman given how much Gallagher brother content I consume, but get me off of South Asian owned chicken shop boycott TikTok and back onto Roadmen in Parliament AI video TikTok. I don't know about you guys, but I have my midlife crisis purchase planned out. Some guys get cars, other guys get younger wives. I'm getting grills. 100% I'm getting grills. Whole top diamond in the bottom, rose gold. Smile for me, babe. What you looking at? And I'm wearing them everywhere. I'm wearing them to ballet recitals. I'm wearing them to sporting events. And get this. They're my son's ballet recitals and my daughter's sporting events. And I'm there in grills. My family is so much cooler than your family, bro. I am begging a brave soul to just one time go full Cam Scataboo on the stretch of the New York City Marathon between Williamsburg and Greenpoint. Brother, I know Mom Donnie is coming for your 350 plus performance bonus, but you can't move to Palm Beach. The city cannot function without you. Nobody splits a beef carpaccio 4 ways that costs a chip like you do. Work from home day plus a delayed morning shower equals bare cheek on the Herman Miller. I love how you can work for a respectable company with 30, 40, 50-year-old dudes there, and they don't flush the urinal. Your piss is not the next guy's problem, buddy. If I catch who's doing this, I'm gonna rip it out, root and stem, so you have to sit. How about that?
It's nice to hear your voice again. I've waited all day long, even wrote a song for you. It's strange the way you make me feel. With just a word or two, I'd like to do the same for you.
No, we are not going trunk or treating. You're going to walk around the neighborhood unsupervised and occasionally smack your best friend in the face with a handful of shaving cream. What happened to this country?
My girl brings me to the pumpkin patch, then she gets a call from her boss. It's going on 10 minutes now. And I'm just walking around the pumpkin patch with no bitch like a pervert.
This is how it goes, bro. You're sitting on the couch with your boys. You take 8 to 12 chops in one sitting. You blink, and then you wake up and you're living with a chick, and you're like, I fucking love Costco. If I was that one guy on Love is Blind, I would be like, fuck Chris Paul, bro. I would hate Chris Paul. He would be an enemy of mine. I think Chris Paul owes him the monetary value of that ring. So dead ass. I'm so serious. If I was that one guy, I would be coming on social media like, oh, Chris Paul doesn't have any rings, so he makes me give mine back. That's a good joke. That's a good ass joke. She says, I don't like 6'7" jokes. Yeah, well, I think it's your menopause, lady. All races and all creeds are allowed at my show, as long as they follow instructions. Hey, it's Somber. Yeah, your girlfriend's on stage with me right now. Old enough. If you come to my show and you don't want to bark while I thrust, touch grass, bro. Of course we can watch the Love Island finale tonight. Nothing would make me happier. But tomorrow, you're giving me 2 hours of Professor Jong deep dives on the JFK assassination. No! I'm listening to Tucker and Fuentes for research purposes only. It's not entertainment, it's research, okay? I'll put Tim Dillon and Sanders back on, okay? Flip on Bernie. Oh my God, my thumb slipped. I didn't mean to put on Marjorie Taylor Greene. When were you guys going to tell me that the guy who took all the jewelry from the Louvre is the same guy who was naked on the couch during the DoorDash situation? If you look closely at the DoorDash video, the Regent diamond is gingerly placed on the tip of his penis. I'm so excited for Stranger Things, but what took so long, bro? When that first episode came out, I was 17. Now I'm 27. Millie Bobby Brown was a prepubescent child. Now she's married, bro. Married. The iPhone still had a home button when that first episode came out. Harambe was alive in the same calendar year as the first episode of Stranger Things. When Will Byers went missing, all of us were like, dude, this guy with the wall, get off stage, bro. You're not gonna win. What the fuck? Just because I'm unk does not necessarily mean I'm chopped. I don't appreciate how these go hand in hand. I want to suck your pumpkin spice. Tilly Norwood didn't put a black square on her Instagram in 2020. Did you know that Tilly Norwood wrote a character letter for Danny Masterson? You ever notice how Tilly Norwood is constantly talking about states' rights? I was at the Earth Cafe on Melrose with my friend who has alopecia, and Tilly Norwood put her hand on her head and said, Michael Jordan. Tilly Norwood makes her housekeeper sign a non-compete. When Tilly Norwood was 17, her boyfriend was 13. I'm pretty sure Tilly Norwood's a Mossad agent. President Trump, please turn the government back on, please. There's a Samud flotilla captained by the Antichrist Greta Thunberg headed for those children terrorists. Please turn it back on. You don't make more money by having a higher salary. You make more money if I have all the money, and then if you happen to be my barista, I'll slip you a $5. Babe, where did you put my Happy Dad hat? We have to leave for the Zach Bryan concert in 20 minutes, and I would really like to wear my Happy Dad hat. Why would I know where the hat is if you're the one who cleans the house? I put on this outfit and feeling really fresh and stuff, and took a look at myself. I look like Justin Bieber on the My World Tour. Tell me this isn't something that Justin Bieber would wear in 2010. If I had an earpiece, baby, 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 oh. I gotta put on like blue jeans or something. Sit, stay. Close the gender pay gap. Down, roll over. Dismantle the military-industrial complex. Come. Good girl. Release the Epstein files.
So, for once in my life, let me get what I want. Lord knows it would be the first time.
My girlfriend and I have lived in this apartment since December. It's currently September, 9 months later, and we just got a trash can. We just got a trash can for the first time because we couldn't settle on one. And also because we're dirty little rats. We don't really mind a little filth. Here it is. Here's our new trash can. It's really cute. I picked it out and I built it. Your boyfriend goes on TaskRabbit to hang a TV. What does he do for you?
I want to say a couple things about Taylor Swift, because I love that girl. Woman. I've been listening to her version, 1989. It timed up with my weekend back to New York City. Welcome to New York has just been my internal anthem. But I do want to say that. Weak vault. I found this Speak Now vault to be so much better. Like the one with Fall Out Boy and then Foolish one, those should have been released. Those are so good. The 1989 vault songs are so mid, except for Slut. But in 2014, they would not let Taylor Swift say slut on the radio.
The only thing I ate yesterday was AMC popcorn. I saw 2 movies yesterday in theaters. Only thing I ate was AMC popcorn. And then I went for a run this morning, and that did not feel good. It did not, but I did it. But I did the run. What did you do? What'd you do? Stay in bed? Oh, what's your favorite toy? Is it the $20 tennis ball from Petco? No. It's the sock from Run. I love a sock after running in it. That's my favorite. Since getting to the Netherlands and being in Holland, people genuinely think that I am Dutch. Like when I flew from London to Amsterdam, I was sitting in the emergency exit row, so the flight attendant's got to come up to you and be like, are you willing to, save a screaming child? I don't know. But they come up, and she comes up to the 4 of us, and she looks at the 4 of us, and she just starts speaking Dutch. Like, all of her instructions are just Dutch, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I need English. And she was like taken aback. She was like, okay. And then she started over in English. And it's not that I expect them to just be speaking English to me. I'm not that type of American. It's that I can tell that they went for Dutch, assuming I'd get it, and then were taken aback that I wasn't Dutch. Like, I can tell on their face. And the worst part is the disappointment when they realize that I'm an American. Us Americans actually have the worst rap in Europe. It's insane. Like, I don't know if it's previous experiences with American tourists or like our military or the Kardashians, but people hate us over here. Like, anytime someone sort of assumes that I'm a Dutch person and then they start talking to me, then they realize I'm American, the look that I get is genuine disgust. Like, they're pissed off that they have to deal with me now.